face, you won't believe your eyes. Kirby! 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 Kirby's the one! Right back at ya! Yeah!
I think I might have actually started watching the Fox Box just because Kirby was on there. And I hadn't even played any of the Kirby games at that point. Isn't that strange? Anyway, good evening, guys. Or I guess I should say good morning, people of the future. So it is the morning of when I would typically do my stream. And I'm not going to be able to live stream tonight because in a few hours I'm going to be headed up to Charlotte for a little get-together me and my friends are having. Going to play an epic game of 8-player Mario Kart. And we're just going to have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I needed to leave you guys something to play, so we're going to cross off the next game on the list. So if you guys caught last week's stream, you might know that it didn't go too well. Me and Steffi attempted to play Mario Kart Super Circuit, and unfortunately the stream really malfunctioned on us. It's probably the biggest disaster I've had since my Uncharted stream froze. So, because of that, I decided to let Steffi pick the next game for the stream, even though it was very clear I was winning the match. Don't joke with me on that, Steffi. So, she picked Kirby's Dream Land, so that's what we're going to play tonight. So, Kirby was created by HAL Laboratories and was intended to be a beginner's platformer. It was created by Masahiro Sakurai, who a lot of you guys probably know as the shepherd of the Super Smash Bros. Series. This is actually his directorial debut, too. The game was originally intended to be self-published by HAL Laboratories, but when they started doing pre-orders for the game, they found they weren't getting a whole lot of advanced orders, so they asked Nintendo if they would be willing to push the game, which they were, and since then, Kirby has become a big Nintendo icon, though it's never been as popular as something like Mario or Zelda. The Kirby series is something that always comes out at least once on a gaming console for Nintendo, and it still remains one of their most famous franchises to date. So, as for my personal experience with the Kirby series, I was first exposed to Kirby, of course, through Super Smash Bros. And I don't know, there was just always something I found appealing about Kirby as a character. I think I played a little bit of Kirby 64 as a kid. I played a lot of Kirby's Air Ride back in the day. But I never really got too big into his platformers, and that's primarily because the Kirby series is primarily a beginner's platformer series. Now, I'm a platforming vet. I played tons of platformers over the years, so playing something like Kirby, it's just not as stimulating as I would like it to be. I don't hate the games. I mean, honestly, it's kind of hard to hate something as innocent as Kirby, but it's just not something I go out of my way to play. The last game in the series I think I played was Forgotten Land on Nintendo Switch, and that was only because I wanted to see what they would do with Kirby in a 3D space. Great game, by the way. So, enough jawing. Let's go ahead and get the game started. As to how I'm going to be playing this game, I'm of course going to be using the Nintendo Switch online service where it's currently available. And before we get started, a lot of you guys might be seeing that game art and being a little confused. Why is Kirby white on there? Well, believe it or not, there was actually a lot of confusion as to what Kirby's color was going to be during development. Sakurai always intended Kirby to be pink, which is what he's known as today, obviously. You can actually see another Kirby game up here, or two of them actually, where they correct that. But obviously the Game Boy was monochromatic, so they weren't really sure what color it was supposed to be. Miyamoto actually thought that Kirby should be yellow, and in the years that followed, that's been usually a color swap of Kirby that's intended to, represent a player too. But because of the monochromatic nature of Kirby's Dream Land, I guess whoever they got to do the art for the game looked at Kirby and said, okay, this character is white, so they colored him white on the box art. You got the same problem with Gargoyle's quest right here. That's supposed to be Firebrand. He's supposed to be red, not green. A lot of I wouldn't be surprised if these two box arts were done by the same people, actually. Hey, let's go ahead and get playing. Alright, pretty fun title screen. I've always liked the graphic design on Kirby's game art. It's very graphic, but it's also got a playful softness to it. And I also like how, as you leave it sitting, a bunch of Kirbys start going across the screen. That's really cute. Speaking of Kirby's design, he was originally supposed to be a placeholder character, you know, just a circle with arms and legs, but as development went on, Sakurai and his team actually became very fond of Kirby, so they decided to keep him in, and I think that was for the best because Kirby's just got a great design to him. It's just beautifully simplistic. I love it. Okay, so as always, the first thing we talk about are the controls. And this feels pretty good. It's actually funny playing this, having played Super Smash Bros. Because the way it feels actually kind of reminds me of how the Smash games feel. As for Kirby's jump, it feels nice and responsive, play control is great, and if you push up while you jump, he'll inflate himself up and allow you to fly. Which is great. And of course, Kirby's got his trademark suck ability, which allows you to suck in enemies and shoot them back out. Now, you might be seeing this and wondering, why am I just spitting them out instead of swallowing them and gaining their powers? Well, believe it or not, in the first Kirby game, Kirby didn't have his copy ability. That actually didn't come until the second game, Kirby's Adventure, which is probably really strange to a lot of modern fans of the series, but that was common for games back in the day. Think about the original Sonic. Sonic didn't have his trademark spin dash in the first Sonic game. That didn't come until later. As for the presentation, it is obviously a little primitive. I mean, not sure what happened there. Man, I'm getting my butt kicked. I need to pay attention. That's what you get for dancing annoyingly! What was I saying? Oh yeah, the graphics. Yeah, I'd say the graphics here are pretty good. Though the sprite work is pretty simple, the animations are really good, especially for Kirby's, like the way they use his stretch and squish, as well as how he can make himself bigger by inhaling. That's just really charming. And Kirby is just a really cute character in general. I just love how he moves, all the different animations he has. I've always looked at Kirby as sort of the Winnie the Pooh of video games. He's just so innocent looking. Which is funny because he's also a force of nature to be reckoned with. Yeah, this is actually pretty fun, all things considered. It's fun to suck people up, the play control is really satisfying, the music is great, graphics are super charming. This is a pretty competent 2D platformer. I'm not a huge fan of the puff ability, though. As I said, Kirby's Dream Land was supposed to be a beginner's platformer, so it kind of makes sense you would have a move like that, you know, to make it easier for people who struggle with this kind of thing. But at the same time, I do feel like it trivializes some aspects of the gameplay. I feel like there should be some kind of limitation on it. Now we got our first boss, and everyone probably recognizes this guy from Super Smash Bros. Just suck up the apples and shoot him back. Try not to get hit by that, which I'm doing a miserable job of. Ah! For a beginner's platformer, I sure am getting my butt kicked. Alright, you Groot wannabe. You're toast. I'm detecting some kind of input lag here. I'm not sure if it's an issue with the manner in which I'm playing, but it seems like there's a delay from when you suck something up to when you can actually shoot something. What is the plot of Kirby? A lot of you guys might be asking. Well, basically what it is Kirby, it goes out to basically stop King DDD from stealing all the food in Dreamland. Yeah, that's it. Not much else to it. Man. One thing that I'm finding a little annoying is that if you push up even while you're on the ground, you still puff up. I'm not exactly sure why that's the case. You should only be able to do that while you're in the air. Cute little screen nuke right there, that's fun. Suck up 2 enemies at once. It's fun watching Kirby move while, oh man, that's creepy. That reminds me of Phanto from Super Mario Bros. 2. Okay, I can't suck that guy up, so I gotta spit at him. While you're puffed up, you can shoot out the gust of air, but if you do that, you unpuff yourself, so you do fall. Whee! Here's a character people probably recognize, Lolo. It would actually go on to star in their own game, Lolo World, I think it's called, which I've heard really good things about, though I've never played it myself. Why are these guys pushing at me? I don't know, but they're dead now. There's a common joke online where we kind of look as Kirby as sort of this deceptively destructive monster despite his adorable appearance. Death Battle even did the hilarious matchup of having him fight Majin Buu. I definitely do get that, because what Kirby does do to his enemies is pretty messed up when you think about it. He is basically, you know, devouring them, and then somehow getting powers from that. But I feel like people who say that are kind of overthinking it. But then again, it's the internet, what don't we overthink? Kinda like a maze here, though it's not as complex as it does get in the Super Mario Bros. Series, like with the Boo houses. See, here's the boss fight. Ah! I didn't mean to... If you push down, Kirby will swallow whatever he's eaten, so you gotta keep that in mind. Means I gotta suck something up and then jump up, so I can't drop down. Ah, didn't mean to do that. It's funny that Lolo here is looked at as Kirby's enemy, even though in just about every other game, Lolo is usually depicted as a friend of Kirby's. Ugh. Alright, you're next guy. Oh, I can drop down. Neat. And of course, Kirby's iconic dance, that's always fun. I like the music in this level. Kind of reminds me of Yoshi now that I think about it. I guess the puff doesn't really trivialize the level design like I say it is. Because a lot of it is designed so that you can, you know, fly over and dodge stuff. It's not like it's a crutch that you're intended to lean on, though I'm sure younger gamers definitely did for certain sections of the game. Ah! Yeah, this level reminds me of that game Gargoyle's Quest I was talking about earlier. That's actually a really fun platformer too. That's something I'm gonna have to play for Halloween eventually. Ah, that's right, those things disappear. Try to remember what those things are called. Oh yeah, people probably recognize this power-up from, what's it called? Super Smash Brothers, the Hot Curry. Basically, it's so spicy that it allows Kirby to breathe fire. And he's hopping around. Really wants some water, I'd imagine. Oh, 1-up. I guess I do need that. I did die earlier, didn't I? Stupid cannons. Whee! Ah! Whoa! Ah, push the wrong button. Now I can endlessly fly. Oh, this is cool. It's like a shmup. That's a nice change of pace. Actually, the game actually does have a decent variety to it, too. You got stuff like this, and then the previous level was more of a maze. It's pretty good. Do a little dance, Kirby. Ha. Cute. The bubbly clouds. Bubbly. Ah, didn't see that coming. Yeah, that guy's waiting to shoot me. You're a cheat. Haha. Stupid little D! Oh crap, these things! Yeah, you don't want to try to suck those guys up. They'll get you. Remember there being an episode of those in the... like that show, the opening I showed you guys earlier. DDD wanted to keep them as pets, then he tried to abandon them, and then they turned out to be monsters. One of the things I'll always remember about that show is King DDD himself. For some reason they gave him a Brooklyn accent. I'm not sure why they decided to do that. Then again, nah, I shouldn't say that. Ha! I got 1 hit point left, I can't get hit. Ah! Whew. No, no, no! I guess this game isn't as much as a cakewalk as I thought it was. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. You stay away! And of course, it's funny how Kirby flaps his arms as he's flying. It's like another maze. Here's another boss. Ah. Missed. Why, you little stupid floating eyeball thingamabobber. Darn, missed him. Go! I start right out of the boss. That's not bad. Come here, you little bugger. Arrgh! Missed. Stop staring! That's not polite. Teach you some manners. Ugh, hold still, damn it! There you go. I wonder if this is Fountain of Dreams. I have no idea where I'm going. Aha! Falling for that. Ah, it's spicy! Ah, that still got me. Like, you can even fire it while you're in the air. Aw, man, not this guy again. Oh, well, that's different. I think I recognize this guy from Super Smash Bros. Too. Wasn't he in Brawl? Urgh. Gotta be within a certain proximity to suck him up, and I'm having a hard time grasping that. Weirdly enough, I feel like this guy is easier than the last one. Man, did I swallow that guy? Like, that's two things that are annoying about the controls. I don't see any point to swallowing your enemies, and you shouldn't be able to puff yourself up while you're on the ground. It just kind of makes it awkward. Can be a little finicky at times. Mount DDD. That sounds like an innuendo doing in one. Knock knock. I guess I gotta fight all the bosses again. Why not? I might actually finish this. Oh, that's a treat. That needs to be thicker. It doesn't have the same bold outline like, say, this does. It doesn't really say that it's part of the background, or part of the foreground. Yeah, sorry about earlier, guy, but we're gonna have to do it again. Alright, just drop another apple, dude. Let's get this over with. Once again, dude, sorry about that, but you were kind of in the way. Yeah, leave me alone, Fanto. I think the Kirby there was dancing. Come down here, Lolo. Let's get this over with. I think this guy was next. Down here? Yep. Ah. I wonder if Danger Zone would fit if I played the song here. Though if I did that, I'd probably get copyright claimed, wouldn't I? Like, what's the point of even copywriting claim my stuff? I don't even make money off these videos. Man, I'm down to my last life. I've been very reckless with this, haven't I? Come on, you. I feel like he took more damage there than the first time. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this setting. It honestly feels like padding. Are you serious? I think I have... Did I have more life there? It's gonna be really embarrassing if I die on this next part. Talking about how easy Kirby is, and then dying before I get to the first boss, final boss. Nah, forgot to move out from underneath them. Ah, fell for that trap. Ah, I didn't mean to swallow that. That sounded wrong. There you go. Degen. And now we fight old King Key DDD. It honestly isn't that bad. Come on, dude, do your stomp move. There you go. You suck up the stars and then you just blast them. And this guy sucks. I've always heard that DDD a lot of his moveset he imitated from Kirby. Oh crap. No, there was an opportunity to get him again. Man, you're clumsy. Almost down. Come on. This is honestly getting a little boring. Come on. Do your attack. There you go. Ah! No! You're killing me with boredom! My attention span is slipping. Cheater! Stupid penguin duck, whatever the hell you are. I do like the boxing ring though, that's a lot of fun. Not sure if Botson would do any good against Kirby, outside of the fact that he'd probably just suck you up. He's so squishy. I did not want to... That is so annoying. Should not be able to puff up while you're on the ground. Just do the attack. I hate you so much, DDD. I wonder if that's why he has a Brooklyn accent in the show, because he likes boxing and wrestling. Alright, one more hit, DDD. Let's do this. There you go. Bye-bye, DDD. Don't let the ground hit you on your way up. Oh, that's a fun way to end it. Alright, so we usually don't play games from start to finish here on Bladeslinger Reviews, but sometimes it just happens. So, Kirby's Dream Land. It's a fun little game, though it's definitely not as stimulating as other platformers are played. It was fun to control. It does have some interesting mechanics to it with the suck and puffing abilities. The graphics are great, the music is fantastic, Kirby's just a super charming character. This is far from one of my favorite games of all time, but at the same time, I don't really hate it either. It's kind of hard to hate something as innocent as Kirby, I think. But, yeah, this is still a fun little game, though I think it's the kind of game that's perfect for, Nintendo Switch Online. It's just a fun little bonus game that you can play if you happen to be subscribed for the online content. But anyway, that's going to be it for this stream, guys, or this video, I guess. If you enjoyed today's content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every Saturday, typically around 8 o'clock. Basically what I do is I pick a game and I play from start to finish. Well, I don't play from start to finish. That's one of the things I don't do here on the channel because I feel like if you don't play the game yourself, you're missing something. So, yeah, I typically only play an hour of a game. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Hope you guys have a good work week and take care.